Hola!
Bon dia!
And welcome to the Sunny Sourdough Project!
It's sunny in the winter!
We've got some last minute Christmas shopping to do, so we're going to head into the market today. Gatinia's coming. Oh, Gatinia, she's caught a mouse. No one wants your big stinky mouse.
You can eat it, but
No,
we're going to reverse the car in there.
We're also getting worming tablets today, thank God.
We're going to go into the Christmas market.
It's not Christmas, it's just shopping. It's just
well,
regular shopping.
Yeah, regular shopping, I suppose.
It's a market.
And it's around Christmas time, so... Right, see you there!
See you there.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secret style.
Alright guys, that's Charlotte Farm. And we've made it into town and
Oh my God.
oh my goodness.
We didn't film it because I was so stressed. I've
Charlotte's
never
actually
driven into-
red. She's flustered of how stressed
Mate,
she is.
that was never drive in here in December for market day, get the train or park really far away like we've had to do.
We've had to park miles away from town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, what the hell? No one looks when they're crossing the road. Some guy tried to park on a roundabout and then pulled out on me. People were just darting out in between cars. People were parking in front of people that actually had parking spots on the main road. I can't. Like, Portugal is like sometimes sketchy with driving, but today was some next level.
Was extra, yeah. It's because everyone is so chill that they just kind of, it's fine to just do this, you know. But it is appalling.
It was so bad. I'm so scared.
Bless you,
I
B.
need a beer or something.
Bless
It's only
you.
10 in the morning.
So guys, we have survived the market onslaught so far. Today we're a little bit more chilled out. Don't you worry. Yeah. So
I will still need a beer at some point today.
Of course, yeah. It was so funny. Like there's like so many different cash points. They're all out of money. Luckily, the one that I went to had enough money, but there was this massive queue. This old lady was like, "Oh, I've already bought something from one of the shops. The lady's cursing at me. I have to go get some money out quickly." It's so funny. I've
Bless them.
been to 3 different cash points. It's so funny. But yeah, we've taken a shortcut because we're going to be looking at
Cherry trees.
Yeah.
My Christmas present from Santa Carlos.
from Portuguese Santa. Yeah, there we go.
Carlos actually is Portuguese Santa. Fun fact for you.
Fun fact, yeah. Instead of having a big beard, he's just very chill. So, Merry Christmas, Bean.
Thank you. We've got 4 different varieties, one of each. We're going to work out which one we like the most. It's probably going to take a while for them to get fruit, but we'll work out which ones we like the most and then we'll get more.
Yeah, the guys were super friendly. They've put in labels on these. So Samba is the biggest one. I think this one's Black Star.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that one.
And then this one here is the Sweetheart or
No,
something?
the little one's a sweetheart. Is that Eloise?
Ah, yeah, Eloise, probably, yeah.
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 Something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, we got our different types of cherries.
It'll probably take years to get any fruit, but we'll see.
Yeah. Are you happy with your Christmas trees?
Christmas trees.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't have to wait like 2 years to get any fruit now.
But the thing is, we have a bunch of them around our land, so this is going to be good to know
what we've got.
what types of cherries we have.
Yeah.
You see?
True.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
One day I will have a fruit orchard. One day.
We've managed to fit the trees in, but we had to put the back seats forward a bit.
And the recycling is in there.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
She's been outside all this time as we've been going, yeah, Katina. She doesn't like me that much. Oh, so we have finished our shopping. It's like literally an hour and 15 minutes before it gets dark.
I know, I was hoping we'd be back sooner.
We left at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I'm really tired.
It's 4 o'clock. Christmas shopping always takes it out of you, man. So so yeah, we are going to be deciding where to plant them, and then we're going to plant them.
Yeah.
Before it gets dark. So
yeah, we should probably get anything. We should get anything cold into the fridge first.
yeah, take Ella out for a walk as
probably
well.
Someone's about to burst. Should I go and get Ella?
I think that's a good idea. All right, everyone, it is time for us to plant the trees. This is the tool that we used when we started building our gate. We're going to use this for trees, which is
I
amazing.
think it's going to be easy on the shovel. I remember this being quite easy to use. So.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You get the trees. Shut up and drive.
Lucky's trying to eat the labels for our cherry trees. Not
don't do that,
ideal.
buddy. I need those. We're going to have to find a way of keeping them permanently marked as well.
Well, he said to point them down on a piece of paper.
Yeah, for sure. I'll put it in. I found my folder for the farm renovation, so I'll put it on there somewhere.
And look, Miss Ella is off lead, technically.
Yeah, she's been very good.
And she's been good today.
In this split area, she's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But Ella, come a long way. Go this way. Come on, down the hill. Right, Ella, listen. Ella. Ella, over here. Ella. Up here. Ella. 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 Hello.
She's gonna dash.
Ella. This way. Up here.
Come on, Ella, this way. Come on, Ella. Ella, come on. Come on.
Ella, this way. Look up here. Up here, come on.
Come on, Ella. Ella, come on. Ella, come on.
Up here.
Ella, come on this way. Come on, Ella.
That's it. Good girl.
You tell her off, Lucky.
That's it. Come on.
Come on, Ella.
Good girl.
Good girl, Ella. Come on. Start filming for a bit.
So, what we've got to remember when I worked in that cherry farm is if ones are close to the edge, getting those fruit on this side is terrifying. So we don't want to do that. We want to try and keep it far away, like at least about where Ella is, distance, so that when the trees grow out, you might have to use a ladder here, but at least it won't be over the edge, because that was terrifying when we used to have to do that. So yeah, we can go a little bit further that way if you want, if you think that's safer.
I mean, yeah, just that's
right
up
here,
to you.
plant the first one here, and
Yeah.
then go in a line. This bit, I think because it was used for chickens and stuff before, there isn't any mimosas growing out of it. So they'll be fine planted here.
Yeah.
And it's really lush and green, as you can see. And it's a little bit protected, but not too much. You've got a little bit of a slope for water. I think it's a good spot.
It's a lovely spot, Bean. Let's do it.
Okay, let's plant these things.
Which one do you want first? Big boy or small boy?
Well, the black star, should we start with that one?
Yes.
Because I'm most excited, so I want to make sure that's in reach of the hose.
Of course.
Let's do it. marks them all out, but I'm a bit worried about the last one, just because that area is still pretty rocky.
Maybe bring it forward back a little bit.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Carl's going to have to use his shovel. Hopefully the shovel will just pick out whatever's there and it'll be fine, because it has done with these other ones. So, yeah. It's a straight line.
Pretty straight line. Impressed?
But, yeah, the sun is setting, so sorry if it's getting a little dark. We're trying to work as quickly as possible. We're also starting to get cold, even though it was like 20 degrees today. It was really weird. It gets very cold at night, so yeah. There he goes, legend. Thank you for my Christmas presents.
It's okay. I hope they'll come into fruition soon.
Or fruition.
Fruit. That was bad, even for you,
I know, I hate myself a little bit for that one.
That's my job in the relationship. I have the bad pun. This area is a bit rocky, but it's fine.
I've adjusted the settings, so hopefully they can see.
Oh my goodness. Almost there, this one. Oh.
Oh, damn it, I just missed him. Little nutter.
Did you catch him this time?
Caught lucky.
Name of that one?
This is the Eels.
Yeah, I took a picture of the name because I cannot understand the guy's handwriting. Oh, perfect.
Perfect size.
What's he doing?
We're just running around like absolute nutters.
I want to dig too. The rocks out the way. Oh man, we didn't turn the hot water on. No.
Oh no. Yeah, we got back later on.
Yeah, I'll have a shower.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, happy,
It's
Sean.
looking like it's the start of an orchard.
Look at this.
Very straight.
Very
top,
straight. See?
Top straight line.
Top straight line, because it'll go in line with the other ones over there.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I'm actually so looking at it. It's like, this is what's meant to be. Like,
Yeah.
I've been wanting this for so long. I know it's only 4 trees, but it's the start.
Yeah.
Right, this next one I think is going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
We may have to move it so it's down here as opposed to
Yeah.
up there,
Of course.
which ruins your straight line. I'm so sorry.
You should have done an upper shot.
Yeah,
of the
so
face.
we might have to do it like over here
Uh-huh.
rather than over there, because this part is where the land gets really rocky.
I see.
Don't you dig out my tree, madam. That's
That's
not
in
your
ya.
pruning spot.
Hello.
Yeah, this area's really, really... It's where like the slope of the mountain comes down, so I'm a bit concerned it's going to be too rocky.
Let's see what I can do.
It might be earthy underneath, you never know.
Goodness.
It's not sounding promising, is it? It's very
Is this
gravelly.
Cement. Maybe there's an infrastructure. Yeah, I think we'll have to. If we do like.
Because that bit at the front is a lot more green.
So these are 3 meters apart, right?
Yeah.
So if I do
You could do it at a diagonal.
1, 2, around here where the pets have been digging.
Oh, good job, Ella.
Literally, this is the right distance where the pets have been digging.
Nice one, Ella. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that, and then we can like do a row like this in the future, you know?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys. This is great to dig, actually. Amazing. It was meant to be, huh? Meant to be.
My kind sir, I gift you a tree.
Thank you, my lady. Let's see how we're doing. We're here. There's meands in it. Proper
Yeah,
farmer.
get in there, mate.
Oh yeah, this one's dead easy.
It's so dark on this camera. Sorry, everybody.
We'll show you tomorrow morning.
Yes, we will.
Boom, there we go.
one
The
tree.
roots are still exposed. I have to get a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
This one.
Ellie, you could have dug in a straight line.
Yeah, Ella.
Hey. Bon dia, everybody. You're gonna have to excuse my hair. I just look completely nuts at the moment. My hair just kept getting like in mats when I was wearing it down with a knit and a knit. So I'm gonna look like a bit of a weirdo today. But it's actually not the next day. It's a week later. We ended up filming so much through November and December. We've been playing catch up. But today is a week after planting all of our cherry trees. The level of cold we have had this last week, let me tell you, it has dropped so much. It was -2 last night and there's still patches of ice around the farm. I don't know if you can see behind me. I've been training Ella loads and she's just got her lead on. I daren't take it off because if she hears like wild animals or cats fighting, she will try and dart. Because this is one of those extendable leads, it's slightly weighted, so it slows her down if she tries to run off and I can step on it. But she's been so good, especially if we're working outside. She'll just sit with us and she just sits with the cats, so she's doing really well. It has been a lot easier to train her, I must admit, with just her around, because she was a nightmare before. We could, like, I'd never let her off lead, but she's doing okay, aren't you, babes?
Good girl, Ella.
Anyway, we've got a few things planned for today. Last week, one of the jobs I didn't film it because it's a bit boring, but I just sort of went to town on cleaning this area, including like all down here. This is just filled with old pots that are filled with the seedlings that didn't work. This was just bits of wood that weren't... Oi! This was all bits of wood that just weren't the right length. Carlos just went to town and chopping it all, and I sweeped all like little bits of dirt and stuff out. But I am still going to do this area here. I don't even remember, in the summer I did try to plant some things, but I sort of planted them. No, it wasn't the summer, it was like spring, and I didn't realise by summer this area down here just gets sun from like noon right through to 8 o'clock, and when it's 40 degrees you need really sort of more drought hardy kind of plants. Even though I was watering them twice a day, things just died. The only thing that survived was rosemary. So I think what we're going to do is focus on like some hardy herbs to plant in this area. Also, it's right next to the kitchen, so that's quite useful. So I'm going to try and find a more sort of hardy sage and oregano, things that, you know, use a lot in these sort of climates. So that's the plan for down here. But what I need to do is de-weed it and we've got loads of rocks around the place. So I'm going to put rocks all the way around the edge of it, fill it up with some earth that we have, because it's a lot of like bits of concrete and sand, and there's not actually that much good quality earth in there. So that's what I'm going to do down here. And then when I come back from Christmas, which I'll leave for in a few days, I'm going to, hopefully in January, get a couple of little plants, because they're very cheap. They're only about €2, aren't they, in the market? So yeah, we'll pop those in there. And we also have the grapevine that's just refusing to die. But I'm actually kind of glad it's refusing to die, because in the summer our kitchen gets so hot. So I'm going to actually grow it up the wall and try and keep some sun off the windows a bit more. So I'm going to give that a good sort out, because at the moment it's just like... it's gone mad, it doesn't know where it's going. I'm going to sort it out, show it some love, and I might try and do some of the other grapevines later if I get a chance. Anything else to add? Oh yeah, Carlos has been very organised with the wood, because it was all sort of just a bit mishapping everywhere. It doesn't look like a lot. These are our bags for our pine cone, and we're doing that later as well. But so we've got all our little bits of softwood at the back and all the hardwood at the front. And then he's made more space, because we do still have some hardwood around the farm that needs to be put indoors. It should be dry enough by February, March, so we can use it then, but we just physically didn't have enough room to store it. But we now have enough room where Cass has been chopping and moving things around, and we rediscovered the stuff that we left in the tiny house at the top of the land. We left a load in there, so we've got, yeah, loads of wood. Probably actually enough to start going into next winter as well, so that's good. Are you following me, darling? There's no dentist sticks here. that's a plan for today. Just getting lots of little outdoor jobs whilst the sun's out. Car's probably going to do some strimming as well because he's the strimming master. Actually, do you want to see how much he's done? Like, he's gone to town. He comes home every day after doing a full shift. He comes back at about 2:30. No, 3:30. Finishes at 2:30, but by the time he gets the train gets here, it's 3:30. Come on, Ella. Here she is. Good girl. Come on then. Good job, Ella. This was all, anything that looks really green was all covered about a week ago. And he's been coming home and doing a bit every day. I mean, it does help that we haven't had any rain. Ella, that's enough now. Stop. Wait there. Wait there. But yeah, it's just looking so much better. And with those not up there as well. Ella, we're not going on a walk. Ella, stop. Stop. That's it, good girl. She thinks we're going on another walk. We've literally just had a massive one. Go get your carrot. But yeah, it's just looking so much better. We have come up with a plan for clearing the land this winter, so we should get it done, unless we get a really horrible wet spring. Oh, fingers crossed it's not super wet. She likes me more now.
Come on, Ella, what's this? Ella, come on.
Go on, Ella.
Ella, what's this? Kitties, come on.
Go. I'm going this way. Go on.
Come on, what's this?
Go on, Ella. This way.
Good girl, Ella. Alright. Ella, sit.
Noodles, that's carrot, babes. You don't want that.
And up. Good girl. And boop. Good girl, there you go.
Anyway, we're going to start doing some work. We'll see you in a second. Right, Ella, should we start on this? Because you keep getting tangled up, don't you? Okay. So, I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but this is an absolute disaster. Having a look, the main part of the plant is actually growing inside of the ground rather than growing up like I would want. Thank you, Ella. Thanks for demonstrating. A lot of these are just like random like bits that are coming out, and we want to get rid of those completely because they will suck the energy out of the plant. It's actually not the longest one, which are the ones we want to keep. So there's two which have potential. This thick one down here, and there's another thick one here. The reason we want to keep those ones is because they're splitting like into, I don't want, sorry, just casually swearing at you, but they're splitting into two, which means that in the future those bits will then have the canes and the little bits that come off, and the little bits that come off the canes are the bits that produce the fruit. So that's what we want. So ideally I only really want one of these bits because I want to grow that up, make it into a thick trunk. The issue is where it's been growing into the ground. It's kind of hard to tell which bit is the right bit, or if I can do it, I might have to have both bits coming out. We will see. Should I start trimming? Yes. Let me get rid of all the long bits and I'll show you more what I mean. Alright, so now I'm left with these two. This is what I was trying to say, how these have separated into two separate parts. This one I think is the most successful one. I think this is the one I'm going to stick with. The only problem is it's trying to grow out across the floor as opposed to up, so I'll have to find some way of tying it up for now. Because these ones are fine, but it'll only be about like that high off the ground, whereas this one I can keep a lot of this. I'm doubting myself now. but we want this bit to be much more of a trunk, so I think I'll cut off here, probably off here, and then grow these bits up and keep this as 2. And then I won't keep much of these. I'll probably only need 2 or 3 at each end, so that those can become next year's vines, the fruit producing vines. At least that's the plan. If I'm doing anything wrong, please let me know, because I still have so many plants. It's very much a learning curve. I'm probably going to mess up a few times before I ever get it completely right, so let's do this. This probably isn't ideal, but it's not going to grow a lot through the winter, and what we'll do is we'll buy something to actually drill into the wall. And then the idea is we're hoping springtime, when we get some money, to replace the roof, and then once we've done that, we can probably put just a little bit of wood just to go attach it to here so that it can grow across. Once spring comes, it'll grow very quickly, so hopefully we can all get that to come together in time. If not, we'll work something out. But yeah, it'll just help keep the sun, because I don't know if you can tell, the sun comes through this gap, hits on this window, and in the summer when it's 40 degrees, anything to keep the sun off of the glass, because this kitchen gets so hot, honestly, will be such a godsend. So I'm going to move on to the garden now.
Alrighty guys, so I've got my gloves on. Charlotte's currently uploading the video that you've already seen by this point.
Sorry, I was a little bit late and I just didn't realise how much we'd filmed, so it was loads to get through. I actually cut so much, it would have been like an hour and a half.
An hour, that is crazy. So I'm going to be doing some de-weeding in the gardening and doing some training with Miss Ella. She is currently off lead, as you can see. She's a bit cold.
She's a bit
bless her.
Go outside in the sunshine.
Yeah, so we've got the little carrot treats, and I'm going to be doing some de-weeding, and then I'm going to be doing some trimming and cutting some more wood. So yeah.
Miss Ella, come on here. Good girl, Ella. Ella, here, come on. Ella.
Good girl.
And up. And up. Good girl, you go.
Right. You're going to stay here whilst I do some de-weeding, okay? Hey, Lucky. Maybe you come from Rascal Eggs. Oh, let's not get the rosemary out. That would be good. What you want to do, sausage?
Miss Ella, come on, Ella. Miss Ella, come on.
Ella, sit. And up. And up. Good girl. There you go. Miss Ella. Miss Ella.
Ella?
Here, come on. Miss Ella.
Ella, here.
Hi. Hi, Miss Ella. Miss Ella's back. Oh, my goodness. Miss Ella's back. I did a bit of coaching on the way back here, but she's just a little bit spooked. So
We're back on our lead for a bit.
back on the lead.
It was her first try.
Yeah.
She did quite well.
Yeah, bless her. She's already a good girl, are you, Ella? Yeah, so, but the good news is I've done the weeding in the front of the house. So now I'm going to go into the main garden now.
Yeah, thanks, Bean.
That's okay.
I'm going to start getting rocks and putting them around the edge and then filling up some more dirt so that it's a bit more healthy for plants when we plant in January.
You do that. And we have a lot of coffee grinds to put on as well.
Oh,
so.
yeah, of course. I'll put those in for sure.
Alright everyone, so as you can see it's looking much better. That bit is all gone and all the vegetation around the cauliflowers are gone as well. And the rest is looking pretty good. So in the near future I will trim this bit here. Obviously I'll move those out the way. But I will trim all of these and the corner there, and I'll make sure I won't catch the cavolo nero, so that's going to be good. And I had to get rid of so many worms that have been going into Mr. Cauliflower. Look, it's gone into that one, it's completely ate that one, gone into this one, and it started going over there. But I must have chucked at least 15 of those worms, so yay.
Honestly, so rude. I've got a thing or two to say to you, mate. Let me feed some petrol. Hang on.
They're trying to grow back.
They are.
How dare they?
Yeah, see,
They are as well.
gotta trim all those. I didn't do a very good job here, but considering this is where I started to trim them down, they're already trying to grow back.
I know. I'll leave these ones until a little bit, so it's worth your time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get ahead with those ones, because
But I just wanna. Well, whilst I'm here, take me 5 seconds to get these done,
all right, if you're sure.
and then boom, sorted. See it, say it, sorted.
Right, that's Carl. Oh, hello. Carl's going to be doing the old strimming for a bit. Now we're every day, keep some mimosas away. I'm going to continue with that little garden area. I've been collecting pine cones and also checking out the orange tree to see if it was ready. It's a bit of a mission to get down there, but I can confirm that a few of them are now ready. So Carl's going to have oranges for Christmas. Lucky him. Right, whew, let's get going. Excuse me. to the very top of the land because I've never actually walked up here since we've cut down the mimosas. I don't know if you can see behind me. I can see like almost the top of Serra Gardunha now from our land, which is nice. And yeah, we can see all the towns like Aranhas, Penamacor. We can see them all from our land now, which is amazing. And this time of evening, it is so beautiful up here. We had some logs that we were using as like little benches. Obviously those have now gone, we, you know, sold those. But they have left us this absolutely ginormous eucalyptus trunk. And me and Carl's gonna try and make a big bench out of it to stick into this part of the land so that this time of the day, in the winters, you know, it's lovely to come and sit up here when you've got a beautiful day like this because the sunsets are so beautiful. And also in the summer, you can come up here, have a little coffee for breakfast, just watch the sunrise over the mountains. That's where the sunrise is, over there in the summer. Beautiful. What do you think, Lucky? Yeah, it's I don't know, I just feel really satisfied the last 3 or 4 weeks with what we've been getting done. We were obviously a bit skint when our car broke down, and then summer you just can't do anything, but we're really getting a lot done now and it's such a satisfying feeling. I think we're going to make a little trip down into the village once the sun sort of sets. Might get a cheeky beer. I think we've earned it today. Don't you like it? Where are you going? Excuse me. But yeah, we might go get a little beer in the little village that you can now see. There she is. I think you can actually see the cafe now. Let's see how Carl's getting along. Good boy. Oh, hello. What are you doing, little freak? What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Hey? Well done, Bean!
Well done. Woo. So close to that pine tree. It's just this bunch here.
Yeah.
And there was a wall of thorns. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I saw a few. You can't really make it out in the light, but...
Yeah. I'll have to come over back here again and do some of these like stalks, but...
Yeah.
And these big boys, I need the chainsaw, but it's getting there.
Yeah. Well done, Bean.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like I've done that much, but I've made a whole pathway through here so we can walk towards the other houses, you know.
Yeah. Mate, you've done so much. You actually have.
Kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh wow. Cheese and bread.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. So I think I started about where it's just around here somewhere.
Yeah, not far from where I
There's
am.
not much left now. Yeah.
Well done.
Woohoo! Right, now I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna chop some wood. I'm a bit knackered, but
No,
I
was thinking we haven't got quite enough. We've got bits and bobs, but we don't have one thing to make a proper meal.
Yeah.
Do you want to go down into the village, maybe grab a beer together? Because obviously I'm going to be going in a couple of days, and then Wednesday you have to work. So we have a little, celebratory. I can't say that word.
Celebratory.
Celebratory Christmas drink.
Sounds good to me.
And we'll get some bits to make dinner.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna make a spinach butternut squash chickpea curry.
Yeah, but we've got to soak the chickpeas.
I forgot to see.
Let's just see what we can find.
Oh my goodness. I got caught in 4K, almost about to fall over, so.
It is a bit of a minefield here,
Yeah.
isn't it, with all the roots. It's getting really cold, you can probably see our breath. We'll see you probably in the morning, because I've got to put the earth in, but my shoulder was hurting, so I need you to help me just lift the earth into that thing.
Of course.
Cool. Right, let's head in, You can de-oil and
Do
we'll make our way down to the cafe.
I will de-man, and then we can go to the cafe.
Yeah, you smell like man, like motor oil and earth.
You know, I never thought I'd be that kind of person, but it kind of suits me, I guess.
Yeah, here we are. You are man smell.
Man smell oil, man have beer at cafe. Ooga booga.
Right, I think we're losing the plot. Let's
Right.
go. See you in the morning.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yay.
We just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for supporting our channel throughout the year and all the, well, not all the years before, that 1 year.
Throughout the single year. Yeah.
If you haven't already subscribed, go on. It's Christmas.
It's the giving spirit, and leave a like and comment as well. Yeah. So we will show you the cherry trees in the next video, and we've got plenty of wood that we gathered from the land as well.
Yes, Carlos is going to stay nice and toasty for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the UK. Carlos has got family coming up, but you're going to look after all the animals in front of the, and you'll be warm in front of the fire.
Yes, absolutely.
All the wood is chopped, and I collected many pine cones.
All right, guys. Happy Christmas, and we will see you in the new year.
Oh yes, no New Year's video, as we are very busy between Christmas and New Year's. So New Year's there will be a break, and we'll be back. I can't remember the exact date, but we'll let you know.
Yeah. All right, guys. Chelsea.
Ciao.